Jamal Lascelles, Carl Darlow, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Right then, hiya yous lot, we're back. We're going to be looking at Stoke, who we've got on the weekend. Let's get on with it. So looking at the opposition, so let's get it on the screen for you. So they played Everton away at Goodison Park, which is a difficult ground to guarantee. However, they did get a fantastic result against Arsenal, didn't they? Hesse in particular, proving that he's going to be a great loan buy. Well, option to buy, isn't it? And then they had the home fixture against Rochdale a few days later in the EFL Cup, or the Capital One Cup, or whatever you want to call it, New Carabao Cup. Alan getting a couple there, Peter Crouch and Sobby. Easy night to work for Stoke, really easy. And then Crouchy continued his fine form going away at the Hawthorns, drawn 1-1. He'll probably be a little bit disappointed that he didn't start against Man United, considering he was on a 2-2. But however, Hughes got his selection, I guess, spot on, with Choupo-Moting scoring a double there, and that was an entertaining game of Man United. So Stoke sit 12th in the Premier League, the 2 positions behind us lot. We're in 10th, just the 1 point ahead of them. They'll play a 3-4-2-1 formation, which is surprising because not many of the mid-table teams play this formation. If Shawcross is fit, I'm a little bit unsure where Stoke stand with him at the minute, but they'll go with, if he's fit, Butland in goal, fab keeper, Zuma, Shawcross and Wimmer, I think, unless Cameron comes in, because I know Cameron started the last 4 games. Juve, surprisingly, playing right midfield, the striker. Fletcher and Allen in the middle. And then you've got Eric Peters on the left. And then you've got the license of Shaqiri and Hesse coming in on the flanks. Almost like a Matt Ritchie coming inbound. Those two are really handful, tricky threat. They're going to be the 2 big threats for Newcastle to watch out for. And then you would think Choupo-Moting would start up front, considering he scored a double last week. So you all know that Stoke are really good in the air. From the back with their 3 centre-backs, or even up top, you know you've got Choupo-Moting, you've got Peter Crouch will probably come on later as well. So there's a threat there that Stoke have. They can mix it up. You know, Tony Pulis gives Stoke this reputation that the long ball, kind of similar to what Sam Allardyce had, that reputation, that the long ball tactics, but Mark Hughes can play it on the ground as well. They're also good at coming back from losing positions, so if Newcastle were to score early, it's not game over just yet. Stealing the ball are also great at that. They can mix it up, as I mentioned. They'll get crosses in through balls as well. They'll shoot on sight, so the likes of obviously Shaqiri and Hesse, if they come inbound in the 25 yards from goal, they'll not hesitate to have a shot. We know that Shaqiri can score wonder goals, and they do play offside quite a bit as well. However, they do have weaknesses, as every team does, so they don't keep the ball a massive amount, you know, they keep in possession. They're quite caught offside a bit as well, which is surprising. Defending set pieces, which is even more surprising, considering that they've got the land of the giants, so to speak, at the back. So there's a threat that Newcastle, obviously we've seen Jamal Lascelles score, why not? You know, and through balls is another one that they're a little bit suspect to. Maybe that's because they haven't got enough pace at the back. You probably think, yeah, Kurt Zuma's helped with 3 at the back, but it's something that Newcastle alternatively can look at as well. Players to watch out for? Well, it's just pretty easy. I've already mentioned 2 or 3 of them already. So you have to say Choupo-Moting has scored a double. You're going to have to watch out for him. Hesse, he's looked fabulous coming in from PSG on loan. We know that obviously they've got Neymar and Mbappe recently. You've got Shaqiri will come in on that right flank with his wonderful left foot. As I mentioned, free kicks, shots from distance. Just watch him go. He's a fabulous little player. Solid at the back with Zuma, Shawcross, Wimmer, or even if you want to say Cameron, as I mentioned as well. Jack Butland, for me, is England's number 1 for me. He's so much better than Joe Hart at the moment. He's got to go in to be England's number 1, surely, because he'll feel a little bit peed off if he's not England's number 1 going at the World Cup, the way Joe Hart's performing as well. And you've got Crouchy, remember, from the bench as well. He's got a habit of scoring against us lot, so hopefully we can keep him quiet, because hanging crosses, Crouchy just seems to get on the end of him with his green giant heading ability. It's an interesting one. Like Newcastle, obviously we've got Rafa Benitez back. Yes. Obviously he can win games from his armchair anyways, so make of that what you will. And you've also got the likes of Shelvey maybe starts. Yedlin, you would expect Yedlin to come at right back. Lejeune, or Lejeune as the Spanish will pronounce him, or Lejeune, however you want to pronounce it. And then you've also got Dwight Gale. Does he play? Does Atsu come back into the side, you would think? So it's a good few, it's healthy options this time around for Newcastle. Yes, we've got the problem at left back, but for me, you have to keep Jesus Gamas there. He was outstanding. Play him left back, continue it. And also Jamal Lascelles, as I mentioned, was outstanding last week. So I'd only expect 1 or 2 changes. I expect Atsu and Yedlin to come in. Obviously, we'll be there, of course, doing your fan cams, etc, etc. But that's been the opposition preview. See you later. Bye-bye.